Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Cerro Gordo Zoo, and I'm down in my hole, playing some more ZAWA for your eyeballs and ear holes to enjoy. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Friday. I'm having a pretty good one. We got a big snowstorm recently, a lot of ice. It's kind of crazy, it's almost like winter's here. But we're making do, we're doing what we can. Alrighty guys, I got some stuff I gotta get to today. We gotta build another exhibit. That's what you guys are here for. You wanna see some exhibits being built? I got an exhibit I'm gonna build for you guys. But first, before we do that, we need to get to doing some naming, because you guys killed it once again in the last episode with some names, and we got some names to do for the tapirs, remember. That's what we did last episode. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, first things first, put that right there. Okay, for the first name, I'd like to give a big shout out to Anton DG. Alright, we're going to name this one Small Bean. Okay, and that's because apparently tapirs look adorable and cute, and they're little small beans. So we're going to name one Small Bean. And there goes the anvil. Alright, and for the second one, we're going to name this one Tip Tap. Alright, and that is thanks to Laura Keaton. Thank you so much for suggesting that name. It's an adorable little name for these guys. These guys are kind of cute and ugly at the same time. I don't really know how they pull it off, but they do. And then, because I am a sucker for Pokemon names, we're going to name one Fanpy, and that's because it kind of looks like an tapir. That's what we're naming. Wow, I just had a break. You guys just witnessed right there before your eyes the total failure of a person's brain. It is the end of the day. I am a little tired. I worked all day today. Maybe that's why my brain's failing, or maybe just because my memory sucks. I can't really tell. But tapirs, that's a perfect name for it. A Fanpy looks like a tapir. That's why we're naming it that. And big shout out to I'm not stuttering there. That's actually what the person's name was. Big thank you to for suggesting that. And for the last one, we're gonna name this one Worm, and that's thanks to Peter. You know, the guy that's doing that big bidding war with Todd right now. Yeah, Peter named that one, and it's because tapirs always just remind him of tapeworms. So tapir it is. It's gonna be worm. It is then. Okay, so last episode we built this wonderful tapir exhibit, and I realized I didn't put any any lily pads or nothing in the water, so I'll probably do that real quick too while we're in here. But tapirs, I don't think are gonna bug me if I'm in here with them. So let's go ahead and we're gonna put down Small Bean. Let me get the book out here so I can figure out what Small Bean even is. There we go. Bam. Small Bean. He looks a little drugged up. I must have drugged these guys first. I wonder if they're gonna be mad. He's a male. I wonder if they're gonna be mad if they wake up and be a little crabby that I royally drugged them up. Alright, let's get these guys down quickly then. There's another one right there, and this is going to be Tip Tap. Let's push him away from the tree so he doesn't wake up and suffocate himself. And then we're going to slap this one down right here, and this is going to be Fanpy. I kind of wish that would have changed to like a light blue. That would have been incredible. Look at the schnoz on these things. Holy cow. Alright, let's go down here. We'll put this one down here. Again, let's push this one away from the block so he doesn't wake up and suffocate himself. And this will be Worm. Now, while I'm in here, let's go ahead and grab the plants backpack real quick. Grab ourselves, well, I only have one of those, so I guess we'll grab one of those. And maybe a couple of those things right there, and maybe one of these right here. We'll dot this in here. I didn't really do much to this place here. Now, I don't think the tapirs are going to get stuck underneath it. Ooh, it's nighttime, and creepers be creeping. Okay, quickly do this. Reeds, yes, let's get reeds in here too. I think that's good, alright? I think that's good. Alright, let's get, let's Edemus Maximus out of here, and let's get ready to sleep. Okay, radar says that somebody is right here. So where are you? Are you underneath? You are underneath. And creepers be creeping. Would you look at that? Oh, can I not hit him? Oh, it landed just shy. Got him. Just shy again. I want the boost to the looting, though. Let's get that, because I could use the gunpowder. Creepers be creeping. They are all over the place. Always got to keep your eyes peeled. Okay, in today's episode, though, the big cats. Yeah, I got to get to that. There's stuff I'm going to do to that. There's a lot of exhibits back there, and we'll get to that shortly here. Soon we will get to that. But for right now, I think we're going to stick close to this area right here, because last episode we did this, and we built the tapir exhibit. Thank you for turning your butt towards me. Really appreciate it. Oh, thanks. Now you look at me like, yeah, you like that? All right, but what we're going to do is I think right here, this is a small little area right here, so we can fit a small exhibit in right here. And I'm thinking it's going to have to be a smaller animal. And one thing that I have, I think he's up there somewhere. Oh, there's a zebra up there. That's not what I'm looking for. Somewhere up there was a Tasmanian devil. And I'm pretty sure I have some of those captured already, because I have all but just a couple animals. So, and that's one that I do have. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a Tasmanian devil exhibit today. And we're going to put that right here. And I believe they like to live in like a forested area, but I'm definitely going to have to wiki these guys real quick because I forgot where they live since last season. So, all right, you guys, you know the drill. It all starts with a hole. Behold, I have a hole. All right, so that actually fit in there pretty good, actually. I was a little worried that it would seem a little crunched, but for a small animal like the Tasmanian devil, looks like that'll work just fine. Now, these guys are from Tasmania, big surprise, but primarily it looks like, according to the wiki, and I skimmed over it really quick, so correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like more of like a woodlandy area, kind of like I guess just kind of a brush, you know, I guess is where they're going to live. So we're going to kind of design this similar to the tapir exhibit, actually. Probably something very similar to that. I'm thinking that they'd be very comfy and cozy in a place similar to this. Not exactly a woods, but, you know, just kind of like a brushlands kind of design. So maybe we'll make it look a little bit more arid than that over there, just for funsies. All right, so we have the hole put in. I do need to put these fences in place, though. This isn't done by any means, so I have to actually go ahead and kind of doodad up this still. So there's still some work to be done, but as soon as I get this stuff put in, I will be right back. Okay, the fences are in, the sun is setting, creepers be creeping, and I have noticed one thing. This is a very flat exhibit, and I do not like that one bit. I want to get a little bit of elevation change in here, but I don't mind it actually being like this elevation. I actually kind of like it, and I can't go up anymore, otherwise they'll probably be able to get out. So I think what I'm going to have to do is actually dig this down. Maybe I'll dig this down a little bit in the middle here, but I'm going to finesse the shape of this exhibit here and get it looking like something kind of decent. I also am going to have to fix up this wall then, because that's not going to look good, but yeah, I'll finesse the shape of this exhibit here a little bit and see if I can come up with some terrain that's a little bit more entertaining or custom or eye-appealing than just this flat ground in here. All right, this is much, much better already. Now, I kind of want to change up the land, obviously, as far as like the palette here. This is grass. The blank slate, basically, is what we're working with. You know the drill when it comes to doing these things. So, I might give the green concrete powder a little bit of a break today, even though I use that a lot. I might leave it alone just for right now. Let's actually dive on into the bat backpack and the ground backpack, and we'll actually see what we got here. Podzol, sure, we'll put that in there for sure. Although I said if I want to, hold on, wait. If I want to make this look arid, maybe Podzol's not good, but coarse sandy dirt might look pretty good. I could probably fit some of this overgrown stone in there as well. In fact, I could make this look like it has kind of stony or outcrops in certain parts. That would look kind of interesting, I'm thinking. We need some coarse dirt, too, I want to mix in there. It's probably in the bat backpack. Oh, yeah, there it is. So we're going to do that. And if I really want to sell the dry, arid environment, I might actually sprinkle in a little bit of sand in there, which I have some right here. Not much. I'm going to go very light on that, though. And maybe red sand. We'll need some terracotta, too. We'll figure out a way. We'll fit it all in there somehow. Let's start off with the overgrown stone here, because this is not going to actually be a block that's all over the place. In fact, I'm thinking this is going to be very lightly added in places. And it mainly needs to be added on the side, because you can't really tell the difference on the top, so who cares about that? This is just on the elevation changes that this is going to be dotted in here. Okay, there we go. We got the overgrown stone added. Now, I think it's time to start adding in some of this coarse dirt and the sandy coarse dirt in places all over the place, and we're going to kind of mix them together as we go. Try to make this kind of look kind of like it's, some of the moisture in the ground has been taken out. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that made any sense to anybody. All right, let me just jazz this up a little bit here, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. I think that's probably good enough. I mean, I can probably dot a couple more in here every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm thinking that's pretty good. I'm going to throw one of those right there, sure. All right, so let's look in here. What else we got? We got the sand I want to add in here, though, and damn, I got to go very light on this, otherwise it's going to look like a desert. Okay, so we'll just dot the sand in very rarely, occasionally in places, and maybe dig a little too much there. Whoops. And then we'll also sprinkle in maybe the red sand, too. Yeah, just as sparse as the sand, and that hopefully will give this a much more unique feel than a lot of the other exhibits. And hopefully this will start making it look a little bit more like a brushlands kind of outbacky kind of area. I don't know. That's what I'm going for anyway. Okay, there we go. I think this is kind of looking weird, not gonna lie. This isn't actually tickling my fancy here. However, usually when things don't work out that well, I just kind of keep pushing forward, because in due time, it'll turn out just fine. I got to keep telling myself that, so I'm going to keep pushing forward. It's a good lesson for life, too. All right, so now that those are in, let's go ahead and start adding some features in here before we get... I'm going to put path blocks in here too, obviously, but let's go ahead... Ooh, actually, gravel. I wouldn't mind squeezing in a little bit of gravel in here too. Just the occasional block. Just very occasional, actually. Even more sparse than the sand. Now, I think we have this terracotta too. I was thinking about dotting in here as well, just kind of periodically too. Most of these extra blocks, like the sand and the gravel and even the terracotta here, I'm going to put very lightly in here, and I think just combined total of all of them will end up making it look good. But I'm thinking then just path blocks, and this place is basically done as far as the ground. Okay, but let's start adding some detailing now, and then I'll go through and add the path blocks a little bit later. So I'm thinking adding like a little bit of a stone pile action somewhere in the exhibit, maybe like right up here. So let's put down that to start off. We're gonna slap some of this down on the side here. We're gonna have to try to blend it in with the terrain just a wee bit, and we're gonna do that. Actually, that's looking pretty good already, just like that. Something like this. All right, we gotta widen it out a little bit though. Let's blend it in with this existing piece of gravel that I have here, and like so. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna get this to work for sure. Okay, I'm thinking that's pretty good. Okay, little stone pile right there, kind of adding a little extra detail. I wouldn't mind squeezing another one of those things in somewhere too, maybe even somewhere up here. Although we already have a little bit of elevation change with this little mountain, or not mountain, this little tiny 1 meter high mountain. So I guess I don't really need to change anything up there. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Now, what other details can we add in here? The trees are definitely going to be a must, okay? So I'm going to probably add a couple of trees. Probably just maybe spruce wouldn't make sense there. More like savanna-ish for that. They do like to live more in forested areas, and I don't really want to put a savanna here, because although this is supposed to look kind of like a more dry and more arid environment, I don't want to make it look like a savanna. Although, I could make it look kind of dried up without putting acacia trees in here. I could put like the dead trees in here, and that might actually look good, although I don't really know if they live in that area either. I think they live more in an actual woods area, so probably getting it completely wrong, although it might look good. Should I put the dead trees in here? I might put the dead tree in here, and then add some greenery for some bushes and stuff around the edge so it doesn't look like it's completely dead. Yeah, all right, let's go with that. Let's go do that. I gotta go grab one of the dead saplings though. Alright, gotta get these dying acorns put in someplace. I want to put at least 2 trees in here. That'd be ideal. Maybe one up here on the hill. Maybe a little off. Oh, I didn't mean to put it there. I did not mean to put it there. Oh, dang it. I gotta go grab another acorn. Oh, never mind. I get it back. Oh, okay, sweet. Alright, I was trying to put it like right there. Okay, let's grow this thing up a little bit. Let's give it a little extra juice. Get it growing a little bit bigger. There we go. That's probably pretty good. Now that might still grow on its own, and it does kind of look pretty sad just the way it is, doesn't it? Give it a little extra juice then maybe. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And now let's put another one over here someplace, maybe down in the little valley area as well. I don't want it lined up with that one. Even if being off by 1 block would be better than nothing. All right, let's grow this thing up here a little bit. Do I have any more bones? I have more bones. Okay, I've got to have more bones. There's skeletons all over the place. Now let's turn all that into bone meal. I'm having trouble sometimes with the controls today because in case you guys didn't know, or in case you guys were curious, we've begun recording Valheim Plus, okay? So expect that to be coming to the channel here very shortly. But the controls are obviously different in Valheim than they are in ZAWA. So if it looks like I'm flubbing some controls, that's why. Okay, so we got a couple of dead trees in here. Now, I know that seems kind of strange, but now it's time to liven this place up a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab the bat backpack. I need you desperately in my life. And we're going to grab maybe some spruce leaves as well as some oak leaves. And let's actually do this. Now, the spruce oak leaf combination was my main go-to method of buttering up the landscape in Wildwood Zoo. So it's going to be like kind of coming home, except for this time I think I might sprinkle in the occasional dead leaf just to kind of keep it the more arid or dry area. Alright, so now we got to add a couple of shrubs in here, so let's get to work on putting some of them in here. And we'll see if we can't make this place look a little bit more green and a little bit more lively, even though we did just put dead trees in here. Well, alright, there we go. We got the bushes added in. Thinking that's just about it. I mean, as far as the block decorations goes, we might be already on to doing the plants. I think we might already be on the point where we got to do the plants, so let's go ahead and grab the bat backpack and just squirt these things right back into there because we don't need them right now. But let's go grab the plants backpack and we'll see what kind of fun we can have here. Now, dune grass, will that actually go out here? That might actually look pretty good. Doesn't go on there. It probably only goes on, yep, sand right there. That's what I was thinking. Well, we can sprinkle in a couple pieces of it then, because we have some sand in here. Oh my gosh, the sun is setting. Okay, creepers be creeping. I got to do this quickly. All right, I'm going to drop these in on almost all the sand spots, because there's really not that many of them, except for maybe that one in the middle. I'll leave that alone. And then we are going to need to get a backpack and sleep real quick, because I don't feel like having a creeper blow this place up. There comes a time and a place where hunting creepers is a thing, but I just don't have time for it right now, so I'm just going to sleep the night away. Okay, so dune grass is put in place. Let's open up the plants backpack again. I don't use dune grass anywhere near as often as I should. Perhaps it's because I don't really run into too many arid and dry environments. Again, I don't really think Tasmanian devils live in arid and dry environments, but for some reason my brain just is going to that. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of this desert grass in here too, sparingly, just periodically. Can this go on? It can. It can go on terracotta. Let's go ahead and just dot this in various places. Okay, so I don't really have any water in here. They probably would like some water. And I'm probably getting the biome completely wrong. The more I build this, the more I'm second-guessing myself. So in the comments section, if you guys don't mind, let me know if I'm doing this horribly wrong. Although, I mean, maybe we'll find like an outback animal to throw in here. Maybe we'll just do another kangaroo exhibit if I got this horribly wrong. Alright, so barley, I'm thinking if this is more like a drier plains environment, might actually look pretty good in small patches. Like something like that. In fact, that might just be the only one I do, unless I want to squeeze something in on the corner here. Like that. Yeah, okay. I like the asymmetry. There's a little bit there and a little bit over here, but then there's like this open space over there where there's none. So I'm good with that. I like that a lot. Sea oats, interesting. Okay, so sea oats do look pretty cool, but I think we'll spread these out a little bit so that they're not overpowering in an area. Right over here too. That's probably good. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's pack those away. If I do want to really sell the desert area or the dry area, I could put a cactus in here, but you know what? I still don't actually know whether I'm doing that correctly. Whether they're actually supposed to be in here. Let's throw well, berry bush would be a real kind of opposite of what I'm trying to do here. Dead bushes, that's what I'm talking about. All right, we're going to sprinkle these things in here occasionally too. I don't want to make it look like this is a completely dead area though, so that's probably fine. Got some dried bamboo. I wouldn't mind. Well, I don't really think there's much bamboo in like an outback area. Come to think of it, so maybe not. Maybe not. Foolish idea. Shouldn't have done that one. Is that all I have? I'm running low on plants, and I believe Maddie left a comment in the last video saying that I should go plant searching, and she's usually right about stuff, so I kind of need to. All right, but let's go ahead and drop just a couple of dead leaves down here as well, just to kind of sell the whole leaves falling off that tree there. In fact, I think that's the last of my dead leaves. I got to go find more of those too. Boy, I really do need to go plant hunting. Maybe that'll happen in an upcoming live stream. If I can squeeze it in somewhere. I gotta figure out. Plus, I gotta give people the chance to compete for the top donor spot again. It's still there since the series is still going. It is still there. All right, these goldenrods I wouldn't mind squeezing in someplace too. After all, I do need more flowers in my life. I've been told this, so let's go ahead and drop these in places. Let's put one back there in the corner. All right, I'm thinking that's good. Let's get the torches out of here, because torches probably don't mesh very well with like flammable sticks right next to them. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's completely it right there. I don't really know if I want to add any more into this. I'm thinking that's probably fine. Yeah, all right, let's go around and actually make the path blocks like I thought I was going to do way earlier than this. Make this exhibit pop, because after all, it is the path blocks that make an exhibit pop. And behold, the popped exhibit. Okay, like I said, path blocks make the exhibit pop. I really like how it turns out once you add those. This is actually starting to come together. Hopefully I got the right biome. I'm second guessing myself now. Like I said, I skimmed over the wiki real fast. Time is a little short tonight because, well, I mean, like I said in the beginning, ice storms and stuff. I got things around the house I got to do too, so I want to make sure I get this in though, because it's important to me. It's important to me, and I know you guys enjoy this too, and so I always try to squeeze this in, even if I have other things going on, because this is actually also my way of relaxing. So I like to do these exhibits too. So All right, I'm thinking that's about it. I think all we have to do now is just add in a whole bunch of bone meal to this. I gotta get more bones to make sure I grab those next time I'm down into my little cave down there. So all right, so I gotta tell myself flowers are okay. Flowers are fine. You can be fine with flowers. Just don't have a flower up here. Don't just. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. That's fine. I'm getting better at that, okay? I am getting better at that. It is tough for me, though, because I just think that vanilla flowers just look so blah, so boring. I don't know why. I've never... Okay. One. Well, stick with dandelions, okay? I'm weaning myself into it here. Not that dandelion, though. That one's not good. Okay, there we go. I think the exhibit is, for the most part, done. Little stone pile with some bushes right there. Some kind of shrubby-looking trees here. And yeah, I'm thinking that for the most part, this is a done exhibit. Now, I need to finish putting the rails in, obviously. I'm not done with that yet. That is still yet to come here. So let's, squid backpack. Do you have a whole bunch of, you have 4. Look at you go. Okay, I need, I need more than that. I have iron stashed someplace. Where is this? Hold on. There we go. All right, let's get a bunch of that stuff. And I think yeah, the recipe's like that. I still remember. Look at me go. My memory usually sucks pretty bad, but occasionally I remember some useless thing like how to craft steel bars. I call it useless because I could always just look it up in JEI. But instead, you know, I remembered it. Oh, I also need to fix this. This isn't right here. Hold on. Let's get the wood backpack out here. We're gonna grab a bunch of fir wood because this needs to get fixed up right here. So I gotta knock out like every little corner piece here because the fences don't really like going in correctly unless you have a nice 90-degree edge like that to go on. All right, so let me get the fence put in. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's a done exhibit. What do you guys think? Does this look like a Tasmanian devil exhibit? Tell me honestly, because I feel like I built something completely different last season and it's kind of bugging me now. But I'm thinking that's going to be it for this exhibit. Now, you guys are probably wondering how many Tasmanian devils do I have? Well, that's an excellent question, Carl. There's a Carl watching. What are you even doing there? You're the Carl. Come here. Come here, Carl. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Creepers be creeping all over the place here. Wow. That's kind of creepy. Get it? Creepers, creepy? Okay, now that they're dealt with. Okay. Whew. Sorry, creepers. How many Tasmanian devils do I have? Well, let's go take a look. 1? We got 1. That can't. I got 1. That's not good. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna grab this, get my gun. All right, give me a second. I know there's some up on top of the mountain nearby, so let me go at least snake at least another one. I gotta have more than just 1 Tasmanian devil. Now I thought I saw one up here someplace. Is he by the zebra here? Hi. I could have swore I saw one up here. There is something else on the radar right over here. Is it him? No, it's a turtle. It's a little box turtle. Look at that. Okay, so that's not him. Where did this thing go? Oh, I see him. Ow. Okay, I see him. I did see him up here. He's right there. See him? So if I just shoot him, oh, he just fell down the mountain. I am so sorry. Let's go ahead and scoop him up. Now, Tasmanian devils, I believe, are kind of vicious creatures, and they're kind of like the honey badger. They just like they don't care at all. So I have to be careful with these things because they could absolutely attack me. That's why I'm tranking them. Now, is there another one up here that I can find so I can get up maybe 3? Oh yeah, there's a couple right there. Hold on. Oh, I went for a soft landing instead. I overshot and then smashed into the wall like a boss. Okay, they're up here on top of this hill, hunting some Tasmanian devil. Oh, that's a. Oh, right there. I knew I saw him someplace. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. Let's go up here and scoop and scoop. All right, so there we go. Yeah, I knew they were up here. This is probably what their actual environment's supposed to look like. Hilly with some trees. I probably screwed that one up big time. Whatever. They get a savanna-looking biome. All right, so that means that I have 4 Tasmanian devils. So, if you guys could be so kind, go down into the comments section and give me your best Tasmanian devil names. I would really appreciate it. And I think that's going to wrap this up, though. So if you did enjoy it, please go down and smash that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of ZAWA. I will see you guys next week, where we're going to be building a little bit more onto the zoo. We're getting there, people. We're getting close to finishing this place. We got the big cats exhibit and a whole bunch of other animals that stick in that mountain behind me, and the aquarium. And then we're getting to the end of Season 2. Ooh. There's plans for Season 3, just so you know. I have big plans. But that'll have to come later, so thank you guys so much for watching, and keep an eye out for Valheim Plus. That's going to be hitting the channel here pretty soon. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.